up, you guys? Back at it again with another video. Holy shit, would you look at this? So much to say. Alright, well, first off, in the immediate, I'm finally giving this thing the proper detail it's always needed and deserved. It's crazy how this is turning out. Look at that, dude. You can see the CB7 just fine through the paint. That's so wild. I've been working on this for, I don't know, about a day and a half now. I'm just on the compound stage. I haven't even started polishing or ceramic coating or anything yet. Just compounding everything that's been an issue. It's crazy how long I let things go. Like, there's been some scuffs and some scratches that I just kind of got used to. And another thing too is there's so many things that I thought for sure were through the clear coat or through the paint, and I was like, well, I'm not touching that. But this area was horrendous. Like, if you knew me, like if you know me in person, like, you know that this area was terrible, because I was at a car show one time and they put like a sponsor flag under my wheel, and so like a plastic flagpole was sticking up, and it was windy that day, so this plastic pole was just rubbing against the side of my car, and yeah, it just created like this crazy scuff, and I was just like, all right, well, just kind of dealt with it. But dude, this is nuts. It looks so good. There's a couple of tiny remnants of where that scuff was, but jeez, my mind is blown. Like, practice really does make perfect, and even though I've been detailing for a while, I've actually been holding off going all in on this thing because I wanted to upgrade my skill to the point where I felt comfortable detailing 30-year-old black NSX paint. I mean, honestly, it's just freaking, it's sketchy to be playing around with this, mainly because it's thin, and as you can see here, there's it's burned through the paint. So a previous detailer had a buffer up here, just going over it, and there's a hot spot here since it's a little bit raised up, and he must have been going over this and creating a hot spot here, and that's what caused that to burn through. So, you know, I'm looking at stuff like this thinking, you know, how much clear coat's left on this thing? I don't have a clear coat analyzer tool. I need to get one. So I just kind of been putting it off. And so, yeah, I finally tackled it, because when I got my car back, it looked like complete crap. I mean, it's been sitting... It's pretty much the worst nightmare situation, honestly. Like, it was sitting at a shop for 3 months. It took them forever to get the clutch in and these other odds and ends that I had them put in. And then, of course, you know, even in my garage, if I let my car sit, you know, for a month without washing it, I mean, it looks super freaking dirty. It just, you know, dust falls on it, and it's a black car. You know how it goes. So imagine in a shop for 3 months, and then you finish the work finally, and you gotta give the car back to the customer. Of course, he doesn't want to give it back looking like complete crap, so he does something even worse than washing it. He washes it, you know? And when a guy at a shop's gonna wash your car, he's gonna be like, oh, blast it off the water, you know, and then towel it off. I had so many imperfections in my paint, it was insane. Like, stuff that I did not have when I dropped the car off. He offered to pay for any damages if I brought it to a touch-up spot or whatever, but as I've been going through it, detailing it myself, because I wanted to get a baseline, okay, what's really messed up on it, as I'm going through it, it's like I'm fixing it, like basically everything, so it's like, alright, well, might not need to worry about it. But anyways, yeah, so I got my car back, and of course not everything went as planned. The clutch, awesome, feels great. This is the first new clutch I've had in this NSX, and I mean, yeah, it's awesome. It feels like even the gearbox got tighter and cleaner, and second gear doesn't feel sloppy or anything. Like before, you'd have to like cooperate with it, you know, it argued with you a little bit. Now it's just like blink, no problem. So that's all good. But I am getting some crazy dangerous speed wobbles around 75 and above. And dude, it's sketchy, man. So sketchy. I drove the Accord to Monterey yesterday, and there was moments where we were smashing. I was going above those speeds, and this thing felt fine. So it's like there's no way this thing should be feeling worse. But yeah, no, it's sketchy. It wants to give you like the death wobble and kind of go back and forth. If you turn it, then it's gonna kind of like throw you back and forth. It's a little weird. So I'm pretty nervous about that actually. So I don't know what the shop did or if they fucked something up, but I talked to both the shop and my buddy Honda Vlogs. Shout out Christian. And their first reaction was both it just needs an alignment. The entire rear end was completely taken out. So it probably just needs an alignment. So I don't know. I hope so. I've been under here. Oh, by the way, getting my brakes on. That's another thing. So yes, I'm getting my brakes on. That's great. Just been waiting for that. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the clutch too that they took out and all that. So I'm in the process of I'm waiting for some tools to get here to finish this job. I'm not able to do the old trick of sticking a flathead into the rear cylinder here and turning it to compress the piston. For whatever reason, it's not working. It's just spinning. So I looked online, and they're saying it also has to be under pressure. So I don't have one of those reverse clamps that you put on there. So I ordered one. So that's coming today. Be able to finish up my brakes. But while I was at it, I decided I'm probably gonna just repaint stuff. This is funny right here, dude. Look at these things. It's like they were painted red before, and it's like there's like silver spray on it that I did at one point when I was like, oh, I don't want these red, because I was rocking some bronze wheels for a while, and then the red calipers just made me feel like I don't know, it just looked funny. I mean, dare I say a 49er fan, but I was just like, dude, I can't do that. So I sprayed them silver, and that actually worked out great. But anyways, yeah, I got to clean this stuff up. This looks terrible. And, oh yeah, I'll show you guys the old parts. Old rotors. Probably the factory ones. And here's my clutch. 115,000 miles I took this clutch out, and it wasn't the original. This was because the original clutch for the NSX is like a twin disc setup, so this is a single disc. But as you can see, my feelings were correct. I was like, dude, this thing is feeling like I better not drive it anymore. Got a tiny bit left on this side, but this side's completely shaved. So there you go. It was time. I knew it. But anyways, I'm going to get back to work, and yep, when I think of some more content for you guys, I'll shoot you some more stuff. But until then, peace out, suckers.